Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be a cash envelope stuffing for the paycheck that I received on January 18th, 2024 using the printable version of the Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. Okay, so we are nice and zoomed in for the cash envelope stuffing. I do have some hundreds up top and fives and singles down below that you cannot see. I did want to start out with talking about my emergency fund. I do have a separate checking account at my credit union, which is my emergency fund. But at the end of every pay period, if I have any cash left over in my variable expense cash envelopes, I will put that into this emergency fund cash envelope. And whenever it is that I hit $1,000, I take the cash, I deposit it into my emergency fund checking account, I print out a new envelope and start over again. This is a great way for me to continue growing that emergency fund without having to budget specifically for it. With our last pay period, I was able to contribute $45 to this envelope, so we should have a total of $383 in here, which we're going to count up. 1, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 340, 350, 360, 370, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, 383. Next, we're going to be stuffing my variable expense cash envelopes. I have my 3 envelopes here. These envelopes are available in my Etsy shop, which is always linked down below in the description box if you're interested. I have a bunch of envelopes there, a bunch of trackers, savings challenges, tons of things. First, we're doing eating out, which is getting $100 in a $50 bill, 2 $20 bills, and a $10 bill. 50, 70, 90, 100. Next, we have gas, which is going to be getting $75 in a 50, a 20, and a 5. 50, 70, 75. Lastly, for variable expenses, we have miscellaneous. This is going to be getting $175 in 2 $50 bills, 3 20s, 2 5s, and 5 singles. So let's count this all up and make sure we have 175. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 175. Next, we are going to be stuffing all of my sinking funds. Now, if you watch my budget with me, then you'll know that some of my sinking funds are getting a little bit of a different amount because I am currently in the midst of my sinking fund snowball. So I save the same amount every pay period, but because some sinking funds have reached goal, the excess cash is going into other envelopes that haven't reached goals. So we're starting out with Black Friday, which is getting $15 in a 10 and a 5, which is its usual amount. So 15 here. And with this deposit, it should have $225. So let's add those bills in and count it up. 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 210, 15, 20, 225. Next, we have Christmas, which is going to be getting $25 in a $20 bill and a $5 bill. So we have our $25 here and should have $375 with this deposit. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, $375. Next, we have subscriptions, which is getting $33. So that's going to be a $20 bill, a $10 bill, and 3 singles. This is not its usual amount. It's getting extra because of the sinking fund snowball. 20, 30, 31, 2, 33. With this deposit, we should have 313. 313. 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 300, 310, 11, 12, 313. Next, we have medical, which is getting more than its usual amount as well. It's getting $67 in a $50 bill, a $10 bill, a 5, and 2 singles. So let's count that up. 50, 60, 65, 66, 67. And with this deposit, it should have a total of 450. All right, so let's count this up and make sure we have 450. 1, 2, 253, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420, 430, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 450. Next, we have car insurance and taxes. I pay these annually every July, and it's going to be getting $120 in a $100 bill and a $20 bill. So with this deposit, we should have a total of $1,800. Let's see, a 20 and then 100. So $1,800 is what we're looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 1750, 1770, 1790, 1800. Next, we have gifts, which is going to be getting $15 in a $10 bill and a $5 bill. So with this deposit, we should have $225 in this envelope. 150, 170, 190, 200, 210, 215, 220, 225. Next, we have giving, which is going to be getting $50 in a single $50 bill. That is our last 50. So let's see if I can adjust things a little bit more. You can see everything but my singles. Okay. So with this $50 bill, we should have $450 in here. 100, 2, 3, 400, 450. Next rolling sinking fund is household, and this is going to be getting $20 in a single $20 bill. With this deposit, we should have an even 300. 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 300. Next, we have home maintenance. I don't know him yet, but hopefully soon. So I'm trying to get a head start. We're going to be doing $100 in a single $100 bill and should have an even $1,500 with this deposit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $1,500. Next, we have baby. I do not have a baby, but again, I want to one day, so let's get a head start on saving. It's going to be getting $30 in a 20 and a 10. That is my last 10. So now we can see all my bills, and with this deposit, we should have $450 in this envelope. So 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 440, 450. Next, we have travel. This is going to be getting $100 in a $100 bill. That's our last $100 bill. And with this deposit, we should have $1,110. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1,100, 1,110. Next, we have personal. This is going to be getting $25 in a 20 and a 5. So we have 25 here, and with this deposit, we should have 280. One, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 280. Lastly, we have side hustle, and this is on here because I did get paid out $8 from my Etsy shop. I want to thank you all for that. I did make quite a few sales at the end of 2023, beginning of 2024. I'm super appreciative of that. A lot of times I do tend to lose money on my Etsy shop, which I'm actually okay with, but it is really cool to see that sometimes that side hustle does make me a little bit of cash. So we're going to be putting this in my envelope. It's going to bring us to $816 in this envelope. I'm basically saving this money up so that when I do have a house, I can utilize these funds to get some updated equipment that will allow me to film videos that have great quality and great lighting and maybe a nicer background than this like old white desk and things like that. So let's count this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 800, 801, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 816. Now that we're done with stuffing envelopes, we're going to head over to the trackers and notes section. And I'm going to zoom on out a bit. And we're going to work on contributing to my different savings challenges. So the first one that we're going to contribute to is going to be my 2024 challenge. This 2024 challenge tracker, as well as the corresponding 2024 challenge envelope, are both available in my Etsy shop. Because I get paid bi-weekly, I do contribute to 2 weeks at a time. So we're going to be doing week 3 and week 4. So I'm going to check them off. So that means we need to save a total of $80, and we're going to actually take that $80 from my eating out envelope. Okay. So let's find my eating out envelope. And my tracker says that we're pulling out $80. So 50, 60, 70, 80. So with contributing these $80, we should have a total of $160 in this envelope. So I'm going to add everything in and we'll count it up together. 50, 100, 120, 140, 150, 160. Next, we have my 52-week challenge, which I am doing in reverse. This reverse challenge tracker, as well as the normal 52-week challenge tracker and the 52-week challenge envelope, are also available on my Etsy shop. And again, I do contribute for 2 weeks in a row because I get paid bi-weekly. So we're doing weeks 3 and 4, which is $50 plus $49. That equals $99. And we're going to be taking that from my miscellaneous envelope. I did update the tracker on the back. So let's take out $99. So let's just make sure this is $99. 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Great. And with this contribution, we should have $202 total in the envelope. So we're going to add in all the bills. And a 5, 2 20s, a 50, and 100. Okay. 150, 170, 190, 195, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200, 201, 202. And then the last envelope that we're going to be contributing to is actually my $5 challenge envelope. I do have a $5 challenge tracker. Sorry, I'm shaking everything. They're right here in the front. I didn't put in for this contribution yet, but I will. This $5 challenge tracker, as well as this $5 challenge envelope, are also available in my Etsy shop. So we have 2 $5 bills, one in my miscellaneous envelope. So we're going to pull that out. Whoops. And then we have a second one in my gas envelope, which we will pull out. And those 2 $5 bills will go into this 52-week challenge. Nope, that's a lie. $5 challenge envelope. And we'll put them into my $5 challenge jar when I do my January recap. The last thing that I wanted to do for this cash envelope stuffing is actually take a look at my different savings and debt trackers. So here we have my house savings tracker. And with this paycheck, I am able to put $500 towards my house savings. And so I want to fill in the tracker with you all. I have decided to utilize the lime green marker for this. And I decided that with every time that I contribute to these different trackers, I'm going to change the color marker I use as a cool way of seeing like how much I'm able to save when. So let's color in these different flowers. Okay, so we have colored in the tracker for my house savings. So we're going to move on to the next tracker, which is my car loan tracker. I did make a regular car payment with this paycheck. I was supposed to put a little bit extra towards my car loan, I think $185, but I actually had a little bit of an unexpected expense. So that $185 went to something else. So we are only doing the regular car payment for this tracker, and I chose kind of a coral color for this, so we're going to fill in the tracker now. Alrighty, so we have contributed to my, we've filled in my car loan payoff tracker. I did accidentally fill in the second line here on that last key, but that's okay. And then since my last cash envelope stuffing, I did make myself a student loan payoff tracker. This is now available on my Etsy shop. And with this pay period and this paycheck, I did make a $400 payment towards my student loan. And so we're going to fill in 4 of these graduation caps. We have now filled out my student loan payoff tracker. So we are all done coloring in trackers for today's video. And that's going to be it for this cash envelope stuffing. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Of course, if you have any interest in any cash envelopes, any trackers, savings challenges, sinking funds envelopes, all of that stuff, they're all available on my Etsy shop, which is always linked down below in the description box. I also have a link down there to my Amazon favorites. That is an affiliate link. It does not charge you any extra if you choose to click on my Amazon favorites, but I do earn a commission. And in my Amazon favorites, I do have a section specific to budgeting supplies, as well as a section for my favorite paper, which is what I use to print my Budget by Paycheck workbook. That's always linked down in this description box below. If you have any questions or comments about the way that I budget, how I use the Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom, please don't hesitate to put them down below. And as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye-bye.